up, guys? I'm Grandmaster Shaymin, and welcome back to Flower Paradise. And today we have another exciting episode of our Robotics Notes Elite playthrough. As we, in the last episode, we got set up with the challenge that we have to win the Robo 1 Expo, or else the club is disbanded. And that's a pretty generic plot line for a lot of, club-type shows. But now we're looking online at potentially buying a fighting robot, and it looks like they're pretty expensive. Yeah, there's like this blue one in the middle is like around $4,000, about $3,990 technically. If you want to convert yen to dollars, you take off the last two zeros roughly, and that's about how much it would be in American dollars. I don't know about British pounds. I think it would be less than that. Because the, one British pound, I think, is isn't it like $1.50 or something? $1.40 in the US? I only really know American currency. But as you can see, most of the robots are kind of expensive. And as he says, they are way too expensive. I can't help but voice my thoughts. Since it's lunch break, I'm chowing down on some food while looking over the hobby robot site. It's a URL that Akiho sent, but I draw back on my seat just looking at some of the numbers on the screen. These prices aren't something a high school student can afford. The cheapest one is around 300,000 yen, or 30,000 yen. When you look to the high end, some robots go over 200,000 yen.
メーカーのキットだからね。やっぱりそれぐらいするよ。実質完成品みたいなものだし。それでも5年くらい前に比べればかなり安くなったんだよ。
Akio had already finished her own lunch and stands imposingly in front of my desk as she explains.
自分でパーツを一から集めて作ればもっと安上がりになるけどね。
That is true.
じゃあそうするつもりなの?
That goes for just about everything. Food, items, whatever it is. Usually it's cheaper to do it yourself, but it takes more time, obviously, to do it yourself as well.
あと2週間しかないんじゃ。そんな余裕ないよ。
Akio sadly looks up at the
つ
ceiling.
まりキットを買うと。
それも無理。昨日お母さんにお年玉前借りしようとしたんだけど、1万円までって言われちゃった。
I mean, that's still pretty decent, right? That's like $100? The bottleneck is the lack of time before the competition. We don't even have time to work part-time jobs.
それなら決まりだね。ロボワン出場は諦めると。
やろう!
Akio starts messing with my hair again. 2 strands of my hair fell into the rice in my lunchbox. I quietly plucked them out with my fingertips.
飯時はよせ。
なんでカイはすぐ諦める方に持ってこうとするわけ？もっとあがこうよ。
手っ取り早くどうにかする方法でも思いついたなら、そういうポジティブ思考でもいいけどね。
思いついたから言ってるの。
Akio puffs out her chest in pride, so that explains her happy-go-lucky mood this morning.
じゃあ部長さん、その方法とやらを教えてくださいよ。
知りたい？知りたいならキルバラでうちに勝つことだね。
いいよ。アキちゃんをひとひねりにするくらいわけないし。
単なるカイの真似だってば。
I shrugged my shoulders and I put a rolled egg in my mouth.
それでは教えます。ズバリ名誉部長を復活させる。
I end up swallowing the barely chewed egg in my mouth.
どう？ナイスアイデアでしょ？
名誉部長ってまさか
Good idea.
部室に飾ってある種菓子マシンさんのこと？
Oh, the Tanagashi machine. That's what it's called. Damn it. See, that's what it is. Yeah. The little yellow robot is the Tanagashi machine. Yeah. I got him confused a couple episodes ago.
もちろん。かつてのロボワンウィナー9年ぶりの復活。たぎるよね。
Akio thrusts her fist towards the ceiling, and our classmates shower her in cold glances. It's true that number 03 is something of a legend. It's Misane's brainchild and the very same robot that won Robo 1. It now decorates the club room as the honorary prez. But to be frank, it's an antique. Since the robot boom began 5 years ago, tech know-how has evolved. I doubt we could win with a pre-boom machine. Besides...
あれ動くの？
動かない。でもオーバーホールすれば動くかも。
ふん。
I stuff some sausage into my mouth and make sure to chew it properly and swallow before it
ま
goes
あ
on.
納得するまでやればいいと思うよ。
はい、出ました。いつものザ・人ごと。
少なくとも俺に手伝えることなんてなさそうだし。
This is Akio we're talking about. She'll stubbornly try to fix that antique no matter what it takes. I'll just watch over her progress. After the sausage, I put a pickled plum in my mouth. The sour flavor spreads out over my tongue, and I can't help but pucker my face in response.
はーい。
Akio suddenly bends forward towards me. She's too close.
アキちゃんさ、俺とキスでもしたいの？
いやいや、
She didn't even flinch.
買い物程度なら手伝ってくれてもいいでしょ？
買い物？
パーツとかの。
まあそのくらいなら。
あと、貝のお弁当のうさぎりんご1個ちょうだい。
Aw. I wish she'd get a clue about how people around her feel. Oh, come on, that was cute. Come on, even if she's just your friend, give her some apple slices. That's fine. Nothing weird about that. Come on.
ん？種菓子マシンさんのマニュアル？
そう、ロボ部の荷物全部探したんだけどどこにもなくて。
Akiho again? After school in the faculty room, I crouched down and snuck my way between the desks to avoid the VP. Michi's desk is a total mess and it smells weird. And since it's been raining all day, everything's real musty. I can't help but grimace at the
あ
scent.
ら、お前の姉ちゃんが作ったものだからな。学校にないならお前ん家にあると思うぞ。これ豆知識な。
ミッチ把握してないの？
Michi has a long history with the club. He was part of the association and was even the club's first president. When number 03 won Robo 1, Michi was the one who took the award. There's a commemorative photo by the entrance, and now he serves as the club's advisor. That's why I've been hoping he'd know something about anything and everything there was to know about the Robot Club.
10年近く前のものがどこにあるかなんて瀬宮妹は普通把握してるのか？
知ってないけど。
つまりそういうこった。
This April, the Robot Club was moved from the tech prep room to the equipment storage room. Most of the club's inventory is still packed into boxes and stacked up inside of it. While I was the one who packed it up, I honestly don't remember if I saw the manual at the
でも
time.
まあ、家にあるのが分かっただけでも進展かな。よし。
In order to pump myself up, I pumped my fist into the air despite being crashed
あ
down.
と、もしパーツが必要になったら、ミッチーにも間髪乗るから、顧問として多めに出してね。
なあ瀬宮妹。いいか、これだけは先生言っときたい。
え？何？
こんな言葉があるんだ。先生の好きな言葉だからな。瀬宮妹もよーく聞いてしっかり胸に刻み込めよ。誰かに頼ってばかりじゃ社会の荒波に揉まれて終わりだ。やんちゃしてでも自分の力で努力しろ。その結果失敗してもその後の人生の勲章となる。どうだ、いい言葉だろう。
それってつまりお金は出さないってことじゃん。
I'm over here doing my best to find a way to win, so hearing him assume I'm going to fail makes me
これも教育の一環ってやつだ。先生も本当は心苦しいんだぞ。察しろ瀬宮妹。
瀬宮妹って呼ばないでっていつも言ってるでしょミッチー。
じゃあお前もミッチーって呼ぶな。長深田先生、わかるな。教師に敬意を払えば内申点も少しはサービスしてもらえるぞ。これも豆知識。
もういいよ。ミッチーに頼ったうちが間違いだった。失礼しました。
I hurriedly flee the faculty room. I'm fairly certain the VP was glaring at me the whole time, but I pay her no mind. The gloom and doom sets in as I return to the classroom.
部長ってこんな孤独な役目なんだな。
Up until now, I never really had much experience in leadership roles, you know? Stuff like class rep or group leader. I automatically became the Robot Club president when I became a third year, but nothing's been going right for me. The reason our reputation is in the mud is because my beef with the student council and vice principal. The more I think about it, the more my stomach starts to hurt.
まだだ、まだ終わらんよ。
I say out loud, trying to force myself to feel better. Oh man, why did I have to run into him now of all times? I spent over a year trying to get him to join our club, but he hasn't, because he'd be a rad addition to the team, but I still can't handle Hidaka-kun. I've legit never encountered such a jerk of an underclassman before.
日高くん、こんにちは。せっかくだからロボ部に。
終わりでしょ。
え？
まだ終わらないなんて、今のロボ部が言っても単なる現実逃避の言葉にしか聞こえませんよ。
He really heard me talking to myself. This is a wee bit embarrassing. If possible, I'd love to erase the last 2 minutes from his memory. Now, normally our conversation would end here. Hidaka-kun never sticks around to talk to me. But today's different. Instead, he's the one who approaches me.
ロボ1に出るそうですね。
なぜそれを？
もう校内で噂になってますよ。
そっか、その通り。優勝しないとロボ部は解散なの。
無理ですね。
Quick and to the point. Hidaka-kun's saying the same thing that Kai said.
そうかな。やってみなきゃわかんないよ。
僕はロボ1には多少詳しいんで。
That's right, Hidaka-kun entered Robo-1 solo when he was in junior high and made it to 3rd place. This is exactly what I was trying to convince him to join the club. How could I forget something so important?
これこそ運命的ってやつね。
I can feel my blood pumping as I accidentally voice my thoughts. I pay a little attention to Hidaka-kun's cold gaze.
日高くん、今こそ君の経験をロボ部のために生かす時だよ。
The moment I finish speaking, Hidaka-kun shifts his gaze in another direction. I follow his eyes and land at the glass showcase for all the trophies and awards that the various clubs have won. Among them is the group photo from the Robot Research Association back when they won Robo-1 9 years ago.
瀬宮先輩はホビーロボットを作った経験は？
ないよ。でもほら、それよりずっと大きいロボを作った経験はあるわけだし。
Well, to be precise, I actually haven't finished anything. You know how it is.
そんなので優勝するつもりなんですね。あまりロボ1を舐めない方がいいですよ。
His words bite. It almost feels like he's stuck in a needle in my heart. It's a sharp, prickly sort of pain. I'm shocked by his aggressive words, and I can't say a word.
他の出場者たちはそれこそ半年前から入念に準備してベストの期待で参加してくるんです。そこへ先輩みたいな三流素人が準備もなしにいきなり出て行って勝てるわけがない。ナンセンスです。
Nonsense this. Is that what they do? I don't know. I haven't heard nonsense like in Japanese. Do they actually say nonsense in this? That's funny. I managed to put my emotions back in order and then take a deep breath.
そういう君は今回の大会出るの？
いいえ。
一度出たきりだよね。なんで？
それは先輩には関係ないでしょ。
He spits out his response and abruptly tries to leave. Like heck, I'm gonna let someone younger than me talk smack and just leave. I feel like a pushover. If I could get one decent comeback in, and so the words just fly out of my
言っ
mouth.
とくけど、奇跡は起こすものだよ。
I had my anger behind a calm expression, wiggling my finger in the air like a pendulum.
ロボットアニメでもよくあるでしょ。頑張れるとかだってそうだったし。
頑張れるはお子様向けでしたからね。おかげで僕は見てて萎えましたが、ストーリーが安っぽかったんで第一シーズンで切りましたよ。
おっ
There.
と、おやおや、今のは聞き捨てなりませんな。
My heart's ablaze right now. I'm pretty sure that there are literal flames burning in my eyes right now.
ロボットアニメは夢と希望とロマンがあってこそでしょう。
Okay, so maybe that one anime with him isn't all that about isn't at all about that stuff, but that's an exception. In fact, he's the only
そ
exception.
んな考え方だから世界的ロボットブームにもかかわらず、日本のロボットアニメはいつまでも子供の見るものっていう扱いなんですよ。もっと高尚で哲学的なプロット、あとはリアルさ、主にミリタリ色を全面的に打ち出すべきでしょう。
そんなの求めてないもん。ロボットアニメは子供たちが熱くたぎれるものだよ。
幼稚ですね。議論するに値しません。
君の言うリアルロボット系の話って人がどんどん死んでって悲しくなるじゃん。
リアルロボット系？なんですそれ？
スーパーロボットとリアルロボットに決まって。
そもそもスーパーとリアルの定義から教えてください。そんなものがあればですが。
Oh man.
Look
Look at the freaking anime. This is the wee battle of a lifetime right here. It's just like, well, if that's the case, and then tell me, give me some examples. I've never really given it much thought. It's more like the kind of feeling you get.
リアルにありそうなのがリアルロボット系。
じゃあ僕は帰りますんで。何度も言いますが、もう話しかけてこないでくれますか。ロボ部と関わり合いになるのはごめんですから。
Did he come up to her this time? I'm pretty sure that he came up to her this time, so you should probably be the one taking your own advice, right?
あ、ちょっと。
I hurriedly tried to stop Hidaka-kun, but if I do, this will drag out our conversation. And the reality is that when it comes to this subject, we're on two parallel lines that'll never intersect. With that in mind, I resist the urge to chase after him. But once my flame is lit, it doesn't go out so easily.
坊やだからさ。
I finally managed to shout it out from the depths of my soul, which of course results in all the other students having a good laugh at me as they head home. Back in the club room, I start to take Tanagashi Machine 3 apart, but I struggle to focus with all my energy and drained.
ランク上がらないな。
I can't help but whine as I cast my gaze at the Kill Ballad leaderboards. On weekends, I get to play Kill Ballad without anyone interrupting me. I've gone many a weekend without eating or sleeping. In fact, weekends are when I focus on increasing my win rate against the top rankers, the short path to ranking up. That said, I'm still in 5th place. In the end, it doesn't matter how many times I defeat low-ranked players. I gotta beat the top to move up. But so far, I haven't been able to matchmake with any of them.
逃げてるんじゃないよ。トップ5のくせに。
I complain to nobody in particular as I get ready to start another
ファイ
match.
ト、ちょっと瀬宮さんとこに持ってってほしいもんがあるから出ておいで。
I hear Mom, Fumiko, age 42. Imagine if that's how people like talked about their parents. Ah, Mom, Fumiko, age 42. Call me into the kitchen. Why couldn't you just say, I heard Mom call me from the kitchen? What? Mom and I are usually the only ones home. Dad pilots the only flight connecting our airport and the Tanegashima airport, so he's away half the week, like right now. Now she's got me running errands for her. Curse you, Mom. Why you gotta steal away my precious time? And she wants me to go out like in this crazy rain? Come on. I slam my room door open, stick my head out, and yell back towards the
俺に
kitchen.
頼み事があるなら、キルバラで勝負を。
グダグダ言ってないでちょっと行ってきてよ。お母さん手が離せないから。
You don't tell your mom that. Why does it say Fumiko? Why can't it just say Mom? I think that would be easier for me. As for what she wants me to deliver, tea leaves. She wants me to go share them with the Sinomiya family, since she got a bunch from relatives. It's all thanks to the dumb errand that I lost 3 sets worth of combat time. Fortunately, Akio's house is right next to mine. Wait, okay, so earlier it said like it was less than a 1 minute, scooter ride from her house. You could have just said, I live next door. Although because of the farm line between our homes, I have to walk about 50 yards to get there. But still, you could say I live next door. That's still 50 yards isn't even that much. That's Have you guys seen a football field? 50 yards is not actually that uncommon for like it's not that uncommon at all to be between houses. Like 50 yards. And what's interesting though that I do find really weird is that they used yards here. I'm curious on who the English translators were, because like why did they use yards here? Because the entire beginning portion of the game they used kilometers, meters, kilograms, which is fair. But why would they not use about 50 meters? Why would they not say like 50 meters away? I guess it would be like 48 meters away, but you get the idea. Maybe like less than that, because it's an extra 10 centimeters between a yard and a meter. Right, so from the front yard, I can see that Akiho's room on the second floor is lit up.
どうも、カイトです。
I slide the unlocked door open and casually stroll in. Akiho's mother, Auntie Tamaki, comes out to greet me. She seems quite pleased by the tea leaves I hand her. I hear thumping noises coming from the second floor. What in the world is Akiho doing? Might as well see what's up.
おっすー。
Damn, that room though. She likes robots quite a lot. I witness Akiho's head stuck in the closet with her butt facing me.
カイ、
Oh,
来
she's
た
got a
の？
different outfit on. Hell yeah. Okay. A lot of the time, you know, there tends to be some laziness with the, you know, clothing designs, like my own. You see, I'm wearing the same outfit. It's because I'm recording this all in one sitting, but still. Kai, is that you?
何してんの？
Without answering me, Akio pulls out a cardboard box from the
種子
closet.
島新さんのマニュアルをね探してるんだけど見つかんなくて。っていうかノックしろって言ってるでしょ。うちが着替え中とかだったらどうする気？
それよりさ、飴ある？
ま
Candy.
ったくマイペースだな。
Akio gets up and picks out a pack of space candy sitting on
は
the
い、
floor.
1個だけね。
サンキュー。後で返すよ。
I've never returned to the favor. This exchange is kind of like a ritual between the two of us. I came to her room to get space candy from her. Heck, I probably am the only one on this island who actually likes the stuff. People don't seem to be too big on the flavor. Even Akio thinks they're gross and won't touch them. The only reason why there are packs of space candy in a room in the first place is so that she can give them to me. I can't even remember when this little ritual of ours started. But as long as there was a stock in here, I always be welcome to barge into this teen girl's domain whenever I want. Weird, I know, but it's just how I happen to interpret it anyway. Akio complains, but she never chases me out. Hence why I can drop in like this, as if it were my own room. I unwrap the candy and toss it in my mouth. The fresh peppermint flavor expands and stimulates my nostrils. How can people not like this stuff? It's crazy good. It's basically one of the 7 wonders on this island. Hey, peppermint's pretty good, and we're getting close to that time of year when peppermint starts to come out a lot, so that's pretty good. But so far, you can see there's kind of like that. They're like a couple in everything but name. Pretty much. Like, come on, if you could barge into her room like that and she never complains and she like, I bet you know. It wouldn't matter too much if she wasn't in the middle of changing.
いつも思うんだけどさ、この部屋ってほんと女の子っぽくないよね。
Akio's walls are covered in old robot anime posters, and her shelves are lined with now unavailable robot figures. The geotags in this room are configured so that they don't display, but if they did, you'd drown in robot anime info. Anyone who didn't know Akio would assume this room belonged to a dude.
いつも答えてるけど、うちに愛と勇気と希望と正義を与えてくれるんだから、ポスターもフィギュアも外すつもりはないよ。
Why do people gotta make those assumptions? You know what they say about assumptions? They make out an ass out of you and me. You know, I'm just saying. Like,
あ、そう。
Well, I guess Akio can do whatever she wants with her own room. I sit on the chair backwards and lay my chest on the backrest.
で、 マニュアル探してるって？
The box she's digging through contains small empty figure boxes and towels with robot illustrations.
今日の朝からずっとね。でも見つからなくて。
アキちゃんの部屋をいくら探しても意味ないんじゃない？ミサ姉の部屋でしょ、あるとしたら。
スイポ見なかったの？
Akio lowers her shoulders and drops down from her
午
bed.
前中はずっとお姉ちゃんの部屋を引っかき回してたよ。
Whoa.
どうせ出たって勝てないのは確定してるし、廃部になるならなるで。
Aki lowers her shoulders. I scoured through Misa's room all morning, and she didn't find a thing. Where else could it be? In the shed or Dad's study, maybe. Either way, sounds like a lot of work, but I could totally see it being in her old man's study. Heck, it was her dad that basically made Akio into the robot anime fangirl that she is. His study is filled with robot anime DVDs, Blu-ray discs, and even antiques like LDs. Akio lies down on the bed face up. Then, from that position, she stretches her arms and legs out. Oh, I'm already beat. I really wish she wouldn't push herself like this. It gets me worried. I mean, you don't have to compete in Robo 1, do you? Huh?
それもいいかもしれん。
I just wonder if there's a... I'll have to look at it.
ないって思うわけ。必死にあがくよりもよっぽどね。
Winning is impossible, and if the club is done, maybe it's for the best, better than struggling for no reason. Akio abruptly sits upright and lonesomely shakes her head in denial.
ダメだよ。廃部になったら終わりなんだよ。カイはロボ部に思い入れがないかもしれないけど、うちにとってはかけがえのない。
でもさ、あの巨大ロボ個人で作り続けることだってできるわけでしょ。ムカつく教頭とのしがらみとか関係なく、むしろのびのびやれるとも言える。そもそもアキちゃんが高校生の間に何とかしなきゃならないわけでもないと思うんだ。万博に出られるならそれは万々歳だけど、出られなきゃ死ぬってわけでもない。焦って強引に完成させるより、いいものをちゃんと作り上げるっていう方法論もあるはずだよ。
廃部になればガンツク1はスクラップにされちゃう。
それに従う必要はないし、交渉の余地だってあるさ。
でもね、カイ。
Akio just barely smiles. Why would she smile
うち
now?
はロボ部の部員として学生としてのルールの中で何とかしたいって思うんだ。もちろん個人で引き取ってコツコツ作っていけば何年かかるかはわからないけど完成はさせられるかもしれない。それも夢の形としてはありだと思う。だけどうちはやっぱりロボ部として万博に行きたいな。あと半年っていう期間の中でどれだけ無茶してでも何とかしたい。もちろん半年経ってダメだったらスパッとやめちゃうってわけじゃないけど、そんな線引きを自分の中で作ってるんだ。
Akio's eyes shine with determination as she explains her motivations to me. I almost lose myself in those
ロボ
eyes.
部へのこだわりか。ミサ姉や先輩たちが受け継いできた思いを大事にしたいみたいなロマンティシズム。
This intangible thing that is passed down from Misane, Michi, and the other founding members. Is this what's motivating Akio? Misane is in particular probably had a huge effect on
お
her.
姉ちゃんが作ったロボ部とお姉ちゃんが作ろうとしたガンツク1だから。
Akio really does love Misane. Is this what they call a sister complex, or maybe she still hasn't grown out of her attachment to her?
それにロボットアニメに必要なものは
I feel like it's
夢
fine
と
to like
ロマンなのだ。
idolize your sister, especially when your sister's like crazy talented, you know? I feel like that's not completely uncommon. Akio says with a happy smile on her face as she poses dramatically. In just 6 months, we'll be graduating and leaving the island behind us. Most students from this island follow that path, whether they go to college or choose to look for a job instead. There are those like Michi or Mizuka-san that come back to the island, and the rest who don't, like Misane. Either way, once she leaves the island, Akio won't be able to just focus on building a
ア
robot.
キちゃんさ、この前はロボのことしか考えてないって言ってたけど、結構ちゃんと将来のこと考えてるじゃん。
そうかな。将来のことじゃなくてロボ部のことしか考えてない気がするんだけど。
I guess I understand how Akio feels. I'm not gonna be a jackass and keep pushing back on this
そういうことなら頑張ってよ。
for once.
というわけで俺は
Just before I can say leave, Akio grabs my
待った。
wrist.
アキちゃんまさか。
If she's stopping me here, that must
カイも
mean...
マニュアル探すの手伝って。
うわ、やっぱり。
ついでだからいいでしょ。夜はうちの家でご飯食べてっていいから。
夜まで探すつもりなの？
Fine, I guess I'll help. Plus, I get Auntie Tamaki's food out of this deal. Unfortunately, even after searching long and hard, we failed to locate the manual. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to end the episode off. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys smash the like button and leave a comment in the comment section down below on your thoughts on the series thus far, or anything that I talked about during the episode. And subscribe for all the future stuff, and we'll see you all next time.